Naruto episode 304. Okay, here's the problem with this entire thing that's going on now with the rematch. It's the original matches were much more interesting, okay, than this is, and that is just a straight up problem that's happening right now. Okay, it just can't reach the intensity and everything, and it can't, and then it makes it more. They're Idos, okay, and then there's a lot of issues with this. Okay, now what is good about it is, of course, it's showing. It is showing, even though it's taking a very long time for us to show this, is how they've grown and how important Ino is to the group and Shikamaru and everybody. So there are things going on there. Now, what I really like is one of the things I've really liked is how power works and the barriers. Okay, remember Jiraiya? He dealt with 3 of the pains. He put them in a barrier, and it slipped. You know, killed their real bodies. You know, while they were in. So it was the whole idea of this. The way these things are makes it much more complicated and interesting. Instead of just somebody being, well, I'm, you know, power 8,000 and you're power 9,000 and that's it. You know, if you're air and you're fighting fire, then you're having a problem. And then there are a lot of other different jutsus that trump some extremely different jutsus, and you know what I mean? It gets interesting. But the whole idea of the barriers, where you can take a strong character, right, like Orochimaru with the 3rd, you know, and then try to outnumber them with power and everything, numerically and with power, right? That's one way of dealing with people. All right, and if the 3rd wouldn't have been as old as he would have still ended up beating Orochimaru. It's pretty wild. So also can work the other way. You can isolate the powerful one and put the weaker ones in there and eliminate. So you can see that there's all these different methods. You know, it isn't like someone becomes or so powerful that there's no way to counter. There's always a way to win and to defeat and to weaken and destroy something. And that's one of the things I really love about Naruto. It's really interesting in that manner, and that's something that I hope we can all take away from this episode. If it wasn't that exciting and it wasn't that great as a comparison to the original battles, the rematch isn't that great to me. I like your feedback on that, but it's still, there's always a lot of interesting stuff going into the canon episodes anyway. Anyway, that's going to be the end of my review here. Anybody could be an anime fan. Anybody could be a Naruto fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.